Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, your own somebody.
I know that I'm amazing, can't tell me I ain't shit. Through all my ups and downs in life, I ain't quit. Self-motivated, I follow my own script. Now the bands that I get got me lit right. So tell me I'm amazing, tell me that I'm the shit. Give me inspiration, motivate me to win. Know I'm dedicated, know that I'm all in. If they hating and they mad, that these bands got me lit right. I know that I'm amazing, can't tell me I ain't shit. Through all my ups and downs in life, I ain't quit. Self-motivated, I follow my own script. Now the bands that I get got me lit right. So tell me I'm amazing, tell me that I'm the shit. Give me inspiration, motivate me to win. Know I'm dedicated, know that I'm all in. If they hating and they mad, that these bands got me lit right. Look, I've been humble, niggas been hating. Patient, waded through waters and hella fake shit. All I needed was a little inspiration. But around my section, people be hating, so I looked inside of myself and dug deep. Couldn't find it in the streets or the ones I call peeps. Nah, I heard my soul speak, telling me to focus. You already made it through the storm, I didn't know it though. Cause I was holding on to shit that I was meant to lose. Regardless of the situation, never had shit to prove. So I moved silent, thugging on my own, self-motivated. Can't nobody knock me on my zone, nigga. I done been down bad, now I'm back up. Bootstrap, hustle, I don't beg, I don't ask much. I just bounce back bigger again and again. Never quit, never stop, I'm in it to win. I just play the hand, I'm down to the bank bust. Most of my lessons showed me the people that I can't trust. Grew up, I haven't much to have
What's in the building? What's good?
I didn't have much. It was really out of love, it came from the heart. Most people see the love and tear it apart. Play my part, whatever my position on a solo mission. Chasing the bag and I'ma get it, nigga. Lost love for niggas, but fuck them anyway. Never ran, never snitched, never crossed gang. Never changed, never switched, I'm the same me. Trying to hit a level most haters can't even reach. Boss lanes, can't catch me, I'm always in them. Black J's on the gas, black hoodie with the denim, nigga. So you hear from me, I'm going all in. 24/7, can't stop till I'm balling on me.
In your life's blueprint, you must have the basic principles, the determination to achieve excellence. So it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are.
I know that I'm amazing, can tell me I ain't shit. Through all my ups and downs in life, I ain't quit. Self-motivated, I follow my own script. Now the bands that I get got me lit right. So tell me I'm amazing, tell me that I'm the shit. Give me inspiration, motivate me to win. Know I'm dedicated, know that I'm all in. If they hating and they mad, that these bands got me lit right. I know that I'm amazing, can tell me I ain't shit. Through all my ups and downs in life, I ain't quit. Self-motivated, I follow my own script. Now the bands that I get got me lit right. So tell me I'm amazing, tell me that I'm the shit. Give me inspiration, motivate me to win. Know I'm dedicated, know that I'm all in. If they hating and they mad, that these bands got me lit right, lit right.
Thank you. Thank you. We see who's the performer out of the two of us, right?
Welcome back. Welcome back to the show that we keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black, love, and unity. Real blunt, baby. I'm 50 Capone.
J Poo.
We in the building, bitch. Let's
Grand Rising. I
Grand
hope work
Rising.
is going well for Q and T. Look,
Y'all at work today?
Have a good morning, but have a good morning.
Do us a favor, share this out.
Good afternoon, right? Because it's more like afternoon time-ish for you guys.
Share this out, y'all. Make sure y'all do all that good shit for us.
Yeah.
Welcome.
How's everything going so far for y'all weekend?
How's your weekend? Oh, you got the lighter. Let me go get the other lighter.
Yes, he needs his own personal lighter because he's a lighter thief. He's always smoking. So
these motherfuckers run out quick around here.
He always need a lighter. I'll be like, you got all the lighters? He'll like, no, I don't. And then he'll look at me like, babe, give me the lighter.
Maybe I got it.
I might.
Maybe I got it.
Nigga, you got all the lighters.
How's everybody weekend? How's everybody week been? How have y'all been doing? How's everybody job going, life, and all the whole good shit? come on in, get comfortable. Working, Talisha says, and I got a meeting the day before work. Shaking my head. Good God, it's a Saturday. Don't you? It's Saturday.
What's Saturday supposed to mean? You know, days don't mean too much over here for us. It's just we be going all the time. It don't matter the day. It's always something.
There's always something going. Quizzy
like
said,
tomorrow.
A1. That's what's up, bro.
I could say something about tomorrow, and someone will have to remind me, like, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's like the weekend. Oh, okay. I guess that matters. Sure.
Yo, well, you know who the early birds is? They always tapped in with us early Saturday, 10 a.m. on the West. You know the rest. You know what it is, man. Real blunt. We in here like your Saturday morning cartoons. Wake up with us. Let's have some fun. Talk some good shit. Oh, it's been a good week for us. Relax. It's a lot of high tense going back to school.
Like he said, relax. Not for me.
It has been.
Adjustment for myself. No. For you, maybe, sir. Okay. We just said this on y'all show. Remember, like why T said something about women always having like less energy, right? Because we have to do like so much stuff. So prepping him for school and doing all that stuff, and then still having to, the issue with the laptop. We're waiting on his laptop to come still for school
because we homeschool.
Yeah, so that just kind of got in the way. Jumping through some little hoops that I shouldn't have to jump through right now.
He uses our laptop, the one we actually stream from, for his school right now because the school fucked up his delivery, and
it just didn't come on time.
They lost it. They don't even know where it's at.
I don't know.
How do you send out a package and you don't know where it's at? They don't even know where it's fucking
about the tracking number. I never got a tracking number. How about that? I didn't get a tracking number. That means ain't nothing on the way. Ain't nothing coming over here. So look, you got my address, nigga.
Where the fuck the laptop at? I don't fucking know. I have no fucking clue.
But luckily, we're going through just getting into it, the groove. So it's not like he has hella work right now. So I'm like, no, y'all need to get on y'all shit because we don't play that shit around here. We be on top of our stuff, and we're not gonna get behind because y'all niggas didn't send stuff. So we still gonna be on top of it, but it was a little more crazier than it should have been.
It's crazy. Don't pay me no mind. I'm up here looking at something on our the dashboard for StreamYard. One of our icons is faded a little bit, and I was trying to figure out why that is. It doesn't say anything though, so I don't know. We'll figure it out another time. It's been crazy though, because I've been thinking about everybody going school shopping and back to school shopping, getting ready and all that. And we don't have to do that. We don't have that stress, and I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Like we do, but it's not a stress, and it's way
it's way less.
It's way different.
It's a lot different, and it's way less than I see other people go through. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to worry about going backpacks and clothes and all the extra shit that everybody else does.
Looking at my kids walking through this yard. Oh my God. Look at her.
Two got a shovel. And they all got sticks.
They about to go dig some stuff.
They going to dig something up and bury a stick somewhere in the yard. It's hella funny. Okay. But we don't have that, like everybody. I'm watching the post. I see the post. Oh, back to school shopping sucks. I got this to pay for and that to pay for. I'm not getting help from this motherfucker over here and that motherfucker over there. And there's all these fucking posts going around about back to school shopping and the kids going back to school, and we don't have to deal with it. I'm so blessed. Whereas, like, I love the way that we pattern this shit, that we've fashioned this. Like, not to have to worry about certain things is a big bonus. So big shout out, kudos.
Because I'm not. That shit was, I remember with the bigger kids though, because it was a stress. You do need a bunch of shit. Like their backpack broke from last year. They can't, they can't. They need a new backpack. Not even I want a new backpack. No,
they need a new backpack. carry all that shit. Then
they bigger than last year. They for sure, if y'all didn't get shoes during the summer, they need shoes. They need clothes.
You're not just gonna let your kids go to school looking crazy. So you gotta go
hair.
school.
Don't let the hair. Don't let the hair look. You don't let you got some hair, or you don't have hair. They still need a haircut. Like, you know, a bunch of stuff. Because I know I was like, no, I had to do something with my son's hair. He don't even go to school. He's not gonna look crazy still. Something has to happen.
Like, she was like, oh, I gotta get in his head. I gotta get his hair done. And I dig it. She always makes sure that my kid's hair is done.
He got his first day of school. He finna look
good.
He finna be fly when you go to school. Like, you didn't even go to school. He still finna look good. It don't matter. So
he likes to dress himself. Mm-hmm. So we don't really trip on that.
I'm wearing this shirt today.
Yeah, I'm wearing this shirt.
This is what they can see, right? I'm wearing this shirt today.
And so he dressed himself. Like, he did good though. His first
2 days.
His first 2 days.
Started what?
Thursday. Yeah, it started Thursday. You know, so it's only been 2 days of school for our son in his homeschooling, you know, but it made me realize that we don't have that pressure of going back to school like everybody else does. This world is such a consumer fucking world. Everything is about consuming. Everything is about purchasing. Everything, literally. Going back to school is about purchasing. It's not about getting academically ready.
And that's literally majority of what we have to do is academically get prepared.
It's more like getting dressed like a show. Mm-hmm. It's somewhat like, hey, I showed up. I'm ready for school. I have this, and this.
Oh, that's funny because that's the thing that you wanted to kind of touch on today too. So it goes into that.
It does go into that.
That's what I was talking about.
But it's just crazy to me. You know, give me y'all take on it. Y'all make sure y'all comment and let us know y'all take on it. But I think that everything, it's all consumerism. Everything is consumerism. And it shit sucks. I think getting ready for school should be about, are you mentally...
Good. Y'all are able to save.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. I've always been, I'm that one though. You know how y'all was saying, like, there's at least one spender, one saver, right? I'm that saver, but preparer. So, like, when they're not in the clothes that they're gonna need yet, I have some clothes ready for them. So example, Asir, he just turned 4. As soon as they turn a different age, they move up in clothes. They never are the same size of their age. Like, so if he just turned 4, he needs a 5.
Right.
Well, I have 5 clothes, right? Size 5, where I don't have to go out and go shopping he needs a whole new wardrobe because that nigga got bigger, right? Like, I don't have to do that. And most people have to do that as their children grow. And I've always been like, I can't.
Well, she's not.
And that's that without thing. So whenever you've had to be without, right? Growing up as a child, like, I was always that. I'm that hand-me-down auntie where I don't mind hand-me-downs. Look, they look good. You look like I just bought that shit. Hell yeah, I'll take some clothes. Because some kids really aren't hard on clothes. No. You can get some brand new looking clothes from somebody because my kids just grow fast and they don't have clothes. I'm that hand-me-down auntie where I got clothes. All my children's gonna have some clothes. They ain't even gotta be my kids. They gonna have some clothes around this motherfucker.
She got mad at the fact that I used to take my kids clothes shopping every year for school. Twice, once when the regular, when the year first start, and then they go on winter break and they go back, then I buy them more shit halfway through. And then she'd be like, we doing this every year? And she got kind of irritated with it. Like, nigga, you're not going to keep buying this.
It was because I didn't even understand. Once I got to be around for a while, I got to see how fast his children grow. Like, his children really grow hella fast. And when you have fast growing children, I said, so instead of being able instead of having to go shopping that much, if we do it in a way where we just buy clothes, So before the next time we have to buy clothes, let's start to buy pieces. They gonna need this. They're gonna need that.
They should
They're
have all
gonna
that shit
need
on
that.
reserve. I love
And
it.
then we go into the, oh, look, this is starting not to fit. Well, look it. Here you go.
Well, you got something
And then
else.
now we know this is the size they're gonna need. So we start picking up them sizes and doing stuff like that. And it was never a, I have to do it all at one time anymore. It's always a, we're ready.
She made it better. Talisha
We
said
ready.
the most expensive thing my kids needed was shoes, but they wear uniforms, so it's not name brand clothes, so it's
That's
less
what's
expensive.
up.
That's the fucking shit right there. When you get to that point where you actually don't have to buy clothes because they wearing uniforms, like, or they have just a set of school clothes that they wear, that's a lot better. I ain't even gonna lie. I loved when my kids had to wear blue shirts and
Hey, that's hella funny because right as you say it, they hated that.
they
shit.
hated it. They had to wear blue shirts and tag khakis. You know what I'm
They
saying?
couldn't
To
stand
school,
that shit. That was
or a white shirt,
Mhm.
collared. It was like, man,
these
that's all
boys,
we got to get. You know what I'm
they
saying?
hated college shit. They still right now today will not. They not wearing no.
Hey, see, look, and I get that. I do get that, but it's still
Said
cheaper.
one boy, one
He
girl,
said,
we gotta buy new
we
shit.
gotta buy new shit.
Well, you can still prepare. I be preparing.
She's not playing. She hated once she realized how much money I was spending on clothes, like, and how often we were doing that shit. She was like, "Oh no, oh no, we're not gonna make this
I bet
habit."
you I could get some clothes.
And she was like, "We'll do this another way."
I bet
I was
you
like-
I could get some clothes.
I
at
was
all
like, you know
times.
what? Whatever, however you want to do it, whatever you want to do, I'm not even gonna trip. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
just
got
gonna keep
stuff
bringing
right
money
now
in.
with tags on it because I
She
get
had hella,
clothes.
we got hella shit with tags on it. Hella clothes with just new tags on it for our babies. Like when they hit certain ages, it's
Mhm.
just shit there for them, and I love it. But shout out to them parents out there that do have to go all in for back to school and
Yeah, because that shit
do
ain't no
go
joke.
all in because it ain't no motherfucking joke,
It
man.
is
You know
no
what I'm
joke.
saying? Big shout out, big props. You know what I'm saying? Talisha said I do my own daughter's hair and Lil Q's hair. Oh, haircut is 15 every 2 weeks. We definitely got a budget, especially at the teen years. I miss them being a little so less expensive.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yes, we get more expensive as we grow. for
Man,
sure.
just fucking coming
And
out
I
the
definitely
pocket.
did my kids' hair.
They feet
Aside-
get bigger. The shoes get more expensive the bigger the foot get. Like your ass couldn't stay in that little old 4-5.
Yeah, because you hella funny. They can't stay here during the day.
You ain't gotta go home, but
But you got to
you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they be
Hella
here.
funny.
We
Our
be
kids
doing-
be
we-
here
we
though.
be doing
I ain't gonna
a
lie.
lot of shit though. We ready to start gardening and all the other shit because we do so much.
I'm saying we got to get this
So
land.
the feet will grow.
develop.
Have you seen these kids that I
Yeah,
got?
we got
I have giants. Like I knew I was birthing giants. I see it.
I love it. I'm gonna get the setup to where I can flip between the rear camera and the front camera so y'all can see the backyard sometimes and see what our kids be doing because it should be funny. Right now, they both, all three of them in the backyard. My biggest one is pushing the other two on the 4-wheeler right now in the backyard because the battery's dead on it. So he's pushing them on the 4-wheeler. It's fucking hilarious.
So we finna ride still.
We finna ride. I'm gonna fucking flip it to where I can put a different battery and motor on the engine. I'm gonna flip that whole thing because the whole chassis is good and everything. I'm about to convert my kids' 4-wheeler into some hot shit back here. I
I
remember
love it.
they're gonna love it. They're gonna absolutely fucking love it. When we first got the 4-wheeler, we got it for Assad, and he was all over the backyard, all up and down the street. He was just flying around on this damn thing.
I don't really
And
think the other two, they wasn't here yet.
no,
For
the
sure.
other two weren't here yet, and
For
they didn't
sure,
get
sure.
to actually experience it like that. But I'm gonna get it back up and going for them, so they can have some fun back there. But we hope everybody had a great week. I hope your weekend is a blessed one. I hope you guys get everything done that you want to get done, all your goals accomplished, all your check marks checked off. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump on into this. What is it that we said last week? Goal setting.
So why is goal setting important in relationships?
Why is goal setting important in relationships? That's deep. I don't think a lot of people consciously set goals. To be honest,
I don't see many do it.
I honestly
and
think
when they do it, it's like comes later. Problems.
Right.
I think problems usually kind of set that shit off. Whenever you go, there's something not right here. Whenever there's problems, like we're arguing or we're not getting along, so to speak.
Let me know what y'all goals are. If y'all got a couple goals set, if you got goals set. If you don't, though, let us know too, and let us know why. You know, we want to know everything.
Have you ever thought of setting goals with your partner? Like,
right?
Some people don't think about that shit, right? Especially if they've never seen it. Like,
Exactly.
We don't know until we know, right? So maybe they don't know that shit.
But our goals in relationships are very important. You know, I believe that having goals as a couple is like fundamental. Like, you got to have goals as a couple. If you don't have goals as a couple, you're going to grow apart. Because you're going, I feel you're not going to be going, you can't be going in the same direction. I don't see it. Like, I kind of see if you think you're going in the same direction, you might kind of just be letting each other go in whatever direction that they're going in, and not really caring because you're focused on your own direction. But your direction truly isn't the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's what goal setting will do. It will give you guys that commonality. You know, you need common ground in a goal chase. When you're chasing a goal, we got to be chasing the same thing or something that's along the same line, so we move in the same way, the same direction. Got an understanding of what the fuck is going on and what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Should not be moving in opposing directions.
Exactly. Why the fuck do I want to move opposite of you? Why the fuck? That's like, okay, we tied together. That means we literally tied together. We're in a life together, right?
Okay, twice a week, major goals.
I love it. Like, we're in a committed relationship. That means we're together, tied together. We decided to tie ourselves together. But that means, okay, so there's this invisible rope, right? And instead of going the same way with that rope, we're going to go that way. And then eventually that rope going to be like, hey, it's going to like a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be running full speed. Yeah, I'm almost there, babe. I'm almost to the goal. It just get yanked. Like, come on. We got to have common goals here. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is head twice a week. That's a common fucking goal that can be accomplished, baby. Your turn. Twice a week. Twice a week is twice a week. Maybe we want it twice today.
I mean, technically that counts.
That counts. Talisha said, we've conquered most of our goals, but are planning to make some. Sit down, write it down, and the steps we will take. That's what's up. Big props right there.
Because after you have some goals, you definitely need that plan of action. Because how's it happen?
Right.
What are we supposed to do to get there? Or are we just talking out the side of our neck? Right? Because that's some people, they just talk and say some stuff.
That's another.
They don't mean it.
Right. That's another part of the goals, you know, that people don't really understand. They don't think about, okay, let's sit down, let's write it out and plan the steps that we're gonna take to actually fucking get there. You know what I'm saying? That's because again,
that's a lot of brain work too, though. You know how some people,
and that's a lot of honesty.
Yeah, that's
a lot of honesty. Like, I think that brings out that head where it's like, oh, is she kicking? Ooh, y'all should see this right now. Ooh, she grabbed the bottom of her belly so quick. But that's the part where it brings out honest communication, because you're now you have to stop and think, damn, do I even really want to do this with this individual? Like you really got to put that thought into it. Like, okay, so we're gonna sit down and discuss how to build X, Y, and Z, and now the realization is hit that, hey, I'm doing this with this individual. Like, okay, am I in this or am I not in this? Some people ain't in it. They gonna realize that, oh, you know what?
They're not in it to win it.
this ain't who I want to build with. You know what I'm saying? They gonna see that this individual or whoever it is not the one that they want to build this type of dream with. A lot of people are with people for eye candy or for other reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, some people don't even got a why. Don't be a motherfucker just doing shit. Been there, done that, okay? Just don't be a nigga just doing shit. Because once you start to really think about it, you're like, I ain't fucking with you. And when I knew, like, when that shit really came out of me, it verbally came out of me, right? I was like, I would not. Like, he ain't whatever. And I said, and I verbally, like, I'm not fucking with him. And I'm just laughing at myself because why you not fucking with him, but you fucking with him?
Right.
Yeah, you know, huh? That don't make sense. This is stupid. I don't like it. I'm over it. I was done. Look, I'm done with you. I'm done with myself.
Felicia
Bitch, what
said,
you doing? I don't know.
Right. It makes it real. Some people like the thought, fantasy, but not the work, the journey. To go there, to get there. Exactly.
Nice, right?
Exactly. Let them know, Felicia. This shit is
don't
work.
Don't be the motherfucker talking about some shit that sound nice, but you can't. Oh, no.
You can't get the fucking work done. You don't want to step into them shoes. You don't want to. Yeah. Quincy said, in all honesty, our goals are usually set on the fly. Then we look back 6 months, and not only have we met our goals, but we passed them. It's like we're constantly growing as a couple and individuals. That's what's up.
That's good.
You're supposed to be growing as a couple. You're supposed to be growing as individuals. You're supposed to be growing. Growing. If you're not growing, you're stagnant and you end up dying. You know what I'm saying? That's what the inability to grow does. It kills you. So that's they are.
She got attitude.
Yeah, she got an attitude. That's a reflection people got to be willing to accept. Like, yo, I'm stepping into this with this individual. We're going to get this done, and we're going to continue to move forward, progress. You know what I'm saying? Get better at what we doing. Growing together. Like, that's very fucking important. And if you don't have goals, again, I think it's just mandatory that you grow apart. I think it's not even like
there's
conscious
a time
decision
frame on when that will happen. So some people, they don't think that they're growing apart because they're still together.
Right.
And it's like, that's not how relationships are. It's literally a living thing. What are you feeding that thing? Because are you killing it or are you making it grow? Right? Like there's two options there. We just went over something, me and Assad. And he forgot. It was some little activity. And he said, I watered the plant and I pressed the button, right? It's some little activity. And I laughed because it had a light over the plant, right? If the plant's not outside, we still need light, right? Like, so for your plants, your relationship, right? What are you giving it? Is there enough sunlight? Is there enough air? Is there enough water, right? To make your plant grow? No? Okay, well, then it's going to die. They all have different time frames on when it dies, right? Like
when
some
will grow apart.
Right? Boom. So if that's what's happening, you got to figure out what you're feeding. Feeding yourself, right? Are you giving yourself self-love? And then is your partner giving themselves self-love, so then when we come together we're good for each other or not? Okay, well, shit.
Can you accept your partner giving themselves self-love? That's something else we're gonna touch on. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's a lot of people, I don't think even realize is a issue. But I think that if we actually set goals together, that's going to keep us growing together. That's going to keep us together. That's going to keep us moving in the same direction. Not just saying me and you, but couples, period. You know what I'm saying? If you say you love each other and you say you want to build with each other, then actually think about the things you're going to build. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of our life get dictated by these fucking bills. You know what I'm saying? I really think. Queen said, hell yeah, I even like to watch the fuck. But I think
I love you, son.
Yeah, not yet. We'll be done. I'll let
hear
you know.
Y'all talking, but are you done recording?
But it's like if shit, what was I saying? I was going somewhere with it. Listening to these damn kids and everything, sidetrack. But you get the point. Like, we got to be able to say that we're going this way together and actually do it. Take the steps to plan and not let the bills get in the way. I think that the bills start to override any kind of plans or get in the way of actual plan making. I think everybody get too caught up, too wrapped
overwhelmed.
up. Yeah, overwhelmed with actually paying fucking bills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to make sure this bill is paid. Make sure this bill paid. I got to go to work. I don't have time to talk. They come home from work tired. Might be cranky, might be irritated, might not be. Might be in a great mood. You know what I'm saying? It dictates on the day at work. But then got to deal with the kids. And if you want time to yourself, your self-love and decompression and this, that, and the third. When do plans get discussed? Like, we can't let this trap of the world keep us stuck in it to where we're not planning together, to where we're not, hey, babe, I think I want to buy a car next 6 months. Let's sit down, put together a budget so we could come up with X, Y, and Z, or there's a piece of land over here that we can, like putting plans together to do things to add equity to your namesake, your family, or to add, value, to bring more abundance. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be growing here, right? So let's grow. Let's talk about how we're going to grow. Let's follow the steps to get there. Let's make sure we're doing the things that we need to do to grow. Make sure we're growing together, first off. Shit.
That's always the first thing. Are we even compatible for like a long-term thing?
Right.
Because I swear I could not. There's some certain people, it was an instant I knew long-term, this could never work.
Not happening. Never
work. And it is what the people are able to show you. What can you portray? Look, always with the kids, right? Show me what you know.
Right.
I'm finna watch your ass because your words, if you can't make it match what the fuck you saying, I'm gonna watch your ass and see if that's something I care to deal with. I never care to entangle. They say entangle.
Right.
I never care to entangle myself with anybody in any way, shape, and form. Like when I to you be like, oh, he was a lucky one. When I say he was a lucky one, because it was a no for everything. There's some that you might try to turn this into a long-term thing when we're not really supposed to be long-term. Whoa, gotta go quick, fast, and in a hurry, because some people, they're not really supposed to be in your life long-term, like just flat out. And when you know, you fucking know. She
said, nigga, you better act right.
Is this gonna be long-term or not? Because and talk about a love-hate thing for yourself, right?
Right.
That's something that I enjoy about myself, but I also really don't like it about myself because it'll make me standoffish sometimes with people, because you showed me some stuff. You don't really want to talk about it. You just want to be like that. All right, bye. Because we ain't got to talk. If you're not that grown, you're not in that level of communication, right? Like, you don't care to.
This nigga younger than me.
You would think I'm the same age, because when I say I was over people's shit when I met him, then fuck that. You got me fucked up. he's over here like, what you mean? And I'm like, you got me fucked up with these other.
Felicia said exactly, Jay. LOL. Right.
Who the fuck you think I am? Hell no.
When you deal with a certain type of woman and they keep,
I needed growth. I needed
manifesting.
Okay, so they say like with the man, right? The man is supposed to be the leader. The men that I had come the boys I had come across,
right?
I'm looking for a man, and they were boys, and I said I can't. Boys don't lead, okay?
Right.
So that means that for whatever reason you're not in your manhood yet, okay? I said this ain't gonna work for me. I can't follow someone who cannot lead. That sounds stupid. That's the blind leading the blind, nigga. I think my brain is better than that. I need someone who can lead, who can stand up on their own two motherfucking feet.
And she always told me she loved that about me. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I provide, like I take care of mine, and I actually own this shit. But she couldn't stand the fact that I wouldn't talk to her. She couldn't stand the fact that I was quicker.
Look, you want to lead by yourself.
Right.
Okay. She understood, sir.
She was quicker to leave because she wanted to talk, and I'm like, man, fuck, I do this shit by my damn self. I make this shit happen. I make these
that's the cool part. He'll say it like that, right?
I will say it just like that too. Nigga, I've been doing this shit. God damn it. I've been making this shit motherfucking happen regardless of who the fuck is around, regardless of who the fuck stick by, who the fuck come and go. I make this shit spin. I keep getting my money. I keep doing this. I keep holding it down. I talk that shit.
And I go, okay, we do it.
And then I be like, wait, baby, but I'm saying I want to do it with you though. Like, she like, well, talk.
Show me then,
I want to talk. I'll be like, damn.
Real togetherness.
This shit.
You should be able to talk about some shit. Talk about it, not yell about it, and then we talk after we done fought, screamed, threw shit, and fucked shit up.
She made me wake up and realize what real togetherness and team building look like as far as a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Don't be laughing, Talisha. But that was a 100 emoji. That was the first one that was laughing. But it's like I had to say, hey man, stop. Talk to this woman because she ain't trying to argue and fight.
I'm too sensitive. You ain't gonna be hollering at me like, nigga, I'm supposed to just sit there and just take someone yelling at me. He'd be like, sometimes he's like, I'm not yelling. So that's where you said the other day, Q, where you felt like I had your back, right? Like sometimes you guys aren't yelling.
No, we're not.
Speaking passionately, and that's something I had to learn, right? Without the black man growing up, the black example of I didn't have that, right? So I didn't know none of that shit. This nigga start hollering, I'm angry. Why is you yelling at me? I don't like this. Stop yelling at me. I'm not yelling. Your voice is still real high. I feel like you're yelling at me, okay? And so that's where we both had to learn. He's not yelling. And he's like, when I go to a certain tone, she's gonna feel some type of way. She's just gonna feel some type of way because she feels like I'm yelling. Like we still occasionally go through that where I'm like,
but
okay. I'll hurt too. Damn.
Look,
why are you yelling at me?
The growth part, right? How we've grown in that is I recognize it right off the back when she starts to feel like that, and I'll be like, hold on, I ain't yelling at you though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All I'm saying, and I ain't talking to you, like talking at you.
And I will let it. Why are you talking at me?
I always want to feel like I'm talking at her, like I'm just scolding her and just doing like this to her and shit. No, I'm not. I'm passionate about this.
Has anybody ever heard this man talk? Okay. Okay. Shh. Be quiet, Jamie. Listen.
Exactly, Talisha. She said learning each other though is critical. LOL. It is. It allowed us to be able to build.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been able to build any of this because I wouldn't have trusted her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It brings a trust to the
Oh, hey girl. Jacqueline,
what's up? Welcome. Come on in, tap in, get comfortable.
It popped up. So what's going on today? Because the last weekend we didn't have a couple comments pop up, so now we
Right.
got it. It's working.
Last weekend we apologize to anybody who tapped in because we streamed from
A couple different.
Real Blunt page, we streamed from the Real Blunt YouTube page, we streamed from the 50 Capone page, and from the JP page, her Facebook page, and
Jamie
Williams. And it does not. Last weekend it did not populate the comments from the 50 Capone page or from the Jamie Williams page, so we didn't respond to anybody that commented over there, and we had a couple people over there. So we apologize to you guys. This week it seems to be populating the comments over and doing what it's supposed to be doing. So welcome, Jacqueline. Come on in, get comfortable again. Let us know how your weekend going. We're talking about
why goal setting is important in relationships.
Exactly. Again, you know, when we figured out that these certain little things were keeping us apart or not allowing us to grow tighter and closer, we started to correct it, but that allowed me to be able to process her into the plans, into what was going on, into the whole life. Because anybody know me, know I had a life of fatherhood.
Look, he had a couple lives.
Yeah, I had a couple lives before me and her got together. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, she wants to build with you, understand it, recognize she's a different woman. She's not the same as these other women have been. And you can bring her into the fold and be honest about what's going on. Quincy says, so if you're seeing from different Facebook pages or streaming from different Facebook pages, the comments won't pop up for the audience. Like, I can't see her comment unless you put it up. Oh yeah, I know, but it wasn't popping up,
pop up
in
over
StreamYard at all. Like, the comments from those other two pages weren't even popping up on StreamYard. That's what the problem was. So we didn't have another device opened up on those pages.
I had to change the privacy. I did have to change the privacy. I noticed it right when I touched it because I thought the issue was that I didn't have mine open. And so when I opened it today, it actually, the privacy, I was like, why would it have that lock on it? I made that shit public. So maybe that was the other fix.
Right.
But regardless, it worked. See a fucking comment.
I see your comment.
I said, was it me? Did I do something that I wasn't supposed to do? Y'all know I'm pregnant. Was it a pregnant brain?
Pregnant brain moment.
I'm not used to this. I'm still getting used to everything, you guys. I don't freaking know.
So,
like, that's my bad. I'm spoiled, right? Daddy does it. I don't know. Gosh.
Yeah,
like, do it.
Daddy, do the thing.
I'm doing too
she
much.
always says, do the thing. She just says, do the thing. And I always
then
know
I don't
what
have
the
to
thing
think
is.
about it, which is not the greatest. Probably don't help me sometimes.
But it
Whatever.
was greater once I was able to, once we were able to realize and recognize that we do want to build together and that she is the one and that we can talk honestly and openly and we can do this. We started building like that and stacking this, that, and the third. And, you know, we're at where we're at now. We're going through some more transitions. We got some more goals that we're chasing and other things that we're planning to get in motion as well. So the goal setting is always happening with us. The execution and the accomplishment is there. Everything takes time. That's another part of this goal chasing and setting goals as a couple in the relationship. You got to understand that it's going to take time, and you each got a part to play.
That was his one that he had to learn because he's like, now, and I'm like, that's not how things work all the time. So when you can do the things instantly, for sure, do it instantly, you know. But other than that, make sure you got that plan of action and make sure you guys are actually working on those steps, because sometimes those steps take months, sometimes they take years, right? So like, depending on what that goal is, make sure you're still working towards it. And then if you have a partner who's impatient, maybe learn how to communicate through that time. You know what I'm saying?
Busted at me, y'all.
Because sometimes people need to see, right? You know me. I need to see, right? So if that person needs to see something happening and they can't visually see something happening,
Right.
and that's where communication comes in handy too, because we still working on this. This is still happening. These steps are being taken here. Sometimes things are out of our control, and I feel like that's usually how the process gets slowed down.
It gets slowed down. That's exactly what I was going to say. It gets slowed down just a little bit.
A lot. God, sometimes it's so much depending on what that thing is, but like this, it's still in motion. We have to make sure they know that it's still in motion because we got shit to do all the time, every motherfucking day. Since that's every day, nigga.
It's
we
something.
Need to make sure that we're headed in the proper direction with, if you, especially partnering. Y'all need to know what the fuck is going on. Fuck what people think, what's really going on with y'all. And then y'all need to have that understanding, because most people today, they like to do this show for social media. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no show for social media, because once all the cameras go off, nigga, what y'all about? That's when it's really gonna show. Do we fuck with each other like that?
Are we?
Do I kind of like you, or like?
Do I love you?
Do I love your ass? Because I
think I just kind of like you too much. I need to stop liking you and get the fuck on. Yeah. I don't know. You might realize, once you get to a certain point, you realize that person either is for you or isn't. But once we realize that this is that motherfucker for me, we was like, hit the ground running. The plans start coming together and the goals start being accomplished and everything start clicking. The tension between us wasn't there no more. The communication got a lot more open and honest, which is good in relationship. I'm gonna say it. You need it. I learn. I grow. I learn.
He swore it was gonna be a no with shit. With my stupid ass, I said, you like women. Women like to communicate. Okay. So go find you one that don't want to communicate. How about that? Bye.
No, that's not a good look.
Bye. He's like, what? Look, as he's like, I can't believe this. Look.
Like, hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me rethink that. Let me rethink all this.
I'm good with the reevaluate. Let's reevaluate this shit.
I don't think I want you to leave, actually.
You didn't want that?
I'm talking shit. You can't talk shit with me? No.
Sometimes, but
no. And
I've even told you that shit before. You need someone you can talk shit with. Because sometimes it's not me at that point in time. I don't want to do that. That's that roughness with dudes, though. You know? Like,
she'd be like, I'm on some softness right now, and I'll be all rough and shit.
It's not even funny right now. Look.
I'm just laughing and joking as you just all sit.
As I'm just like staring at him, like, for real.
Like,
he's like,
yeah. I'm gonna get a Sharpie and put a smile on your face, nigga. And then she get this dead look on me like,
wow, because you're gonna keep going. Look, he's gonna continue. That's how you know that's that big brother shit. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to fuck with somebody. Look,
that little part of her lip gets it going.
I'll fuck you up. Let's fight about this right now.
I'll be like, damn, calm down, man. All right, whatever. I'm leaving you the fuck alone.
Okay.
I don't even want to play with you no more.
Fuck with your kids then. Look, I'm not in the mood right now.
But we got to make sure that we actually setting goals. It's gonna help you stay together. It's gonna help you grow together. Was another where we at? I'm over here lost just talking.
Because he's just talking,
yeah. We do, man. Talk this shit. That's why it's real blunt.
It says it helps navigate the complexities of partnerships and builds healthy, long-lasting relationships. So that was that part where I said, is this gonna be long-term or not? Right? Because in that, if it's going to be long-term, how? Because some people be like, oh, cool, long term, and their long term is a couple years, and it's going to be a terrible couple years. I didn't see that with myself. Spend a couple years, and we don't, because you know how I'm always thinking about everybody. Neither one of us is happy. We supposed to be together for years, and neither one of us is happy.
It's going to be a torturous 3 years.
Look, my dumb ass, 2 years.
No, it's not.
2 years was a long time to me, like when I met him, guys. Because
No.
that was my longest relationship prior to him. 2 years. I thought I was really doing something. Okay, 2 years. That's adorable. That's cute. That's honestly the blink of an eye. Like
That's the blink of an eye. Before
So-
you know it, that
so
2 years is
2
up.
years is nothing. And in this 2 years, we've had X amount of problems, this many breakups. What the fuck is this? What is this?
This some bullshit. That's
This
what the
some
fuck this
bullshit.
is. This is some bullshit.
And we're supposed
In my
to
Bernie
continue
Mac
on,
voice.
like really continue on. And then, you know, I couldn't handle the people have kids too.
Right.
Look, they have kids. And I said, oh no. So 2 years, that he couldn't even kind of think a baby was going to be thought of in 2 years. We didn't even, that took 6 years? or
Right, Quizzy. He said not even 2 weeks. I'm good. We not about to have no fucking just turmoil ass relationship. No.
and that's how you know some people, that's like their reality. Like that's fine for them, you know?
You're not gonna drag me through the mud, beat me up, talk crazy to me, have me want to sleep on the couch in different rooms and all the whole shit. And I'm supposed to be planning a life with your ass. I'm supposed to be in this with nigga. You're not about to drag me, nigga. I'm gone. I'm doses. Doses. We the fuck out of there, man. I'm not doing it.
That's why I used to toot them and boot them. Cause like why? Like, you know, seriously, why? There's some stuff I seen. I did not get it, you guys. I really didn't. I was like, why would you go through that and continue? Like you choose it though,
Right.
because you have the choice at all times to say, no, I'm not fucking with this. Like I don't have to do this. I don't care what that thing is. No, I have that as my choice.
But how
So,
often
why?
is the sex too good or good enough to keep them trapped in that bullshit?
Look, my dumb ass is never.
No.
Oh.
How many times? Like we see relationships out there where motherfuckers is just there and they in that relationship, and a lot of times it's because of money or the sex or a combination of the two, and they just deal with the bullshit and they ain't really happy. But there's certain aspects of the individual that they want to hold on to and not lose because it's the closest they've gotten to what they feel they, you know, gonna get or deserve or some shit like that. Like
To me, it's a showing of their mental state.
mm.
So you could say it's the sex, it's this, it's that. I feel like it lets us know them because it's insecurities that will keep it. Look, women, our insecurities, if we allow them to, will fuck us up. This is why you got to work on mental health, right? So like I've seen men where for them, I feel majority of the time they know this bitch is fucked up and I wouldn't be able to see my kids unless I was with her in some type of way.
Right.
So they end up just doing whatever to be in their kid's life. You know what I'm saying? But the women use different things about their mental health state to control, is what I've seen. So some people, men usually say, oh, it's the sex, it's the money. And I'd be like, maybe like this much. It's really the other shit surrounding what she got going on. And I can't speak. I would have to know what woman
is
in those situations to be able to really, you know, state that. But like from my experience and what I've seen has been the things surrounding it. So like it's the piece of control. So that's where the woman needs to work on her, because there's some women who they stay with the dude because they don't like the title baby mama.
Ooh, and they don't want to be
a baby mama.
The baby mama. Talisha said, I've always felt that way. I could always leave. I only stay with Q because he stalked me. Just kidding.
I mean, he was a little stalkerish, a little, you know.
Quincy said, oh, well, good cat will have a nigga stick around for extra butter too.
I'm heckin' done. Look, I'm heckin' done.
Mentally set. But even with Q, if he stops changing and start treating me in a way that I can't grow and be happy, I will leave. We can just be friends.
Yeah, that grow and be happy thing. That's what that was so relevant for me because look, that hollering stuff that does not make me happy, right? Sir. That actually does the exact opposite.
And so I had to get that under control.
I don't like that.
But that was.
I don't even like to be hollering though. So it's not even like I don't want you to holler, but I'm finna holler at you.
No, yeah, it wasn't that. She just don't like hollering. Period. Like the yelling, the high intense. She don't like it. And I am. If you know me, I'm that. I'm
He's
all of
exactly
that.
that. So what's my problem, right? Like what the fuck is my problem? To be like, I love him though. But I love him. Because I do, like, it's necessary.
It is.
If that's necessary, just don't do it to me.
Yeah. Like, no, keep that energy, but don't give it to me.
Yeah.
I want all the other good energy.
I shouldn't even be doing nothing to provoke that type of energy towards me. So who the fuck you think you talking to? This is why my response would be because
you don't.
I feel like nigga, we should be cool. So who the fuck
you yelling at, nigga? Don't raise your voice on me. I be like, you got it. All right, homie. Little big homie, you got it. It's good.
Right, I ain't gonna chill. Y'all know I'm short, right? I would be in this nigga chest.
She be off.
Can't even be at his. You said something about being at his nose or right. I ain't even there to you. I'm at that nigga chest.
Yeah, like my chest.
Don't make me climb you.
And she'll start climbing me. If I have
to,
she'll start climbing me.
Give a fuck how
right. Just don't do it to me.
The fuck?
No, and I had to learn that. Like my wife don't want to be in that type of situation. She don't want to yell and argue and
have
fight.
To be combative.
No, she don't. And I love it. I appreciate it because it took me to a new level. You know what I'm saying? Like it helped me grow and understand and realize some shit. Like damn. Oh shit, he said, be right back. I see someone stealing. Oh shit. I'm creeping on them. Go get them.
They thought they got away.
They thought they got away. Gotcha, bitch.
The next one is that goals provide a sense of direction and purpose. They can also provide framework for growth, communication, and shared experiences. I like that part because the shared experiences part is another thing that brings couples closer together. Right. And why I feel like goals are.
Like we need a lot of this in the Black community, people. I'm sorry.
We need so much more togetherness.
Man.
And then speaking of framework, builder over here. What do we need to make sure our shit is going to stand the test of time?
Right.
We need to make sure all those plans are good, all the measurements. He's always measuring.
I'm always measuring.
Right? So your measurements got to be good. Everything needs to fit perfectly. And then you need to use the right things to put it together so that it can stand the test of time, right? So to be able to build something, you need the right materials for sure and the right tools.
One thing I do know is one of the right materials is an understanding woman. I'm sorry, you gotta have you a woman that's gonna understand the process of building.
It's two.
And
it's understanding and forgiving because where I would understand a lot of stuff, I didn't. That forgiveness portion was a hard one because
I'm glad she found that forgiveness, but just to have an understanding woman, once I realized she understands certain shit, like and knows why I'm doing this, that, and the third, it was I didn't have to explain this and that. I have to defend this. I feel like I'm always defending what the fuck I'm doing. That type of shit right there gets irritating when you gotta feel like you gotta defend an argument. What the fuck you doing to who you with, and you trying to do something.
Lack of trust, right?
Right. It's a lack of trust. Like that's a fuck up building process. You know what I'm saying? I can't build knowing a motherfucker that is sitting there. I feel like you're questioning me and my intent. You know what I'm saying? Like Talisha said, yep.
I've definitely questioned intent before, so I feel it.
Like
I feel it.
I'm doing this for us. But what I had to understand too, though, I ain't gonna lie, was the fact that she was questioning because I wasn't informing.
Yeah.
And so that's a smart motherfucker, but she understands shit. If
you let me know some information, I understand.
So take it, fellas. Hey, talk to your woman, man, openly, honestly, and communicate with her, and just let her handle the truth. She a big girl, you know what I'm saying? She big enough for you to fuck. She big enough for you to be honest with. Come on, I'm saying, like,
how are you trying to lay up under anyone and y'all can't talk to each other honestly? Like, that's not okay.
I'm saying.
and the same vice versa, because you should be able to talk to your man. Yeah, you want him to talk to you, but can you talk to him honestly? Do you share things with him? Because you know how they like to be like, bitches be sneaky too, right?
Yeah.
So
because they do.
Like, been there, done that.
little cats who be creeping on. Women slick.
And we gonna land on our feet. Like, talking about a cat. We're gonna land on our feet.
This bitch. See her out in traffic. Well, you like this bitch? For real? Okay. But it's important to have these goals. It's important to understand each other and be honest. Type of relationship for you.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna build another.
Do you care to have a healthy relationship? Because then that's a whole nother thing too. Because it just takes work, and that's where people ain't trying to do it.
Healthy relationship, I think, is kind of like subject to what each one's perception. Like,
yes,
what
but
they
also
perceive
what that
as
person
a healthy relationship.
Because their health is different.
Because I've seen some shit I would consider toxic that another motherfucker might consider. They thought they was just in a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? They thought they was just good, but it's like,
well, some kind of go based off their experiences instead of searching for new information. You know how I've always searched for new information.
Most definitely.
Like, if you go based off only what you know and what you've seen, then you feel like I'm doing better than fill in the blank.
Right.
So I'm good. And then they stay with this I'm good type of mentality when they never do no soul searching. They never do no mental, like, is my mental health okay?
Right.
Because I have went through a point where I was saying I'm okay when I wasn't okay. Right. So like, when you get to the point where you go, I recognize there's something going on. I actually am not okay. And then kind of dig into yourself. That's when you kind of go into, oh shit, there's some shit that's not been addressed. There's some things
I didn't go over that
yet. I need to change.
Right.
And sometimes that change is your partner. To really be honest. So sometimes it's really you know what I'm saying? But there's some times where I've done X amount of work. I blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I think it's you.
Can you guys keep your hands to yourself?
I always hate each other. But we got to understand, like, when we're doing that work, because that's really what it is always doing some type of work. This partnership thing, we got to both be doing our work. Right. I got to do my work. You got to do your work, so that when we come together, this shit actually works.
It works.
If this is not what's happening, I can't handle that. I've never been that one to just, yep, this ain't working, but let's still try to work it out. No, clearly something's not working. Something needs to change. Now we need to identify what that thing is. Right. First off, is it me? Is it you?
Is it
something when we come to right, because sometimes it can be both of us at the same time. Like, something here is not making this mesh well. We want to be able to mesh well. So if that can't happen, or it isn't happening at that point in time, because there's sometimes where it's just something's happening right then, and we just have to fix this problem, right? So if this is a thing that we can fix, why are we not fixing it? Because when we don't fix something, more shit breaks.
Yeah. I think we often get caught in the moment in the moment, like too often, instead of when we're in the moment, jumping out the moment, but being in the moment, like, you know what? Yeah, this is.
That's why I take a pause. Yeah.
This is just this right now. This ain't us. This is just this right now. Let me take a step back. You take a step back. We take a step back, and then we talk real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't realize that y'all just having a moment, that moment will become an eternity, and then end up dictating the course.
This 5 minutes turn into a week.
Exactly.
Now it turn into a year.
It's now dictated the course of your fucking history.
Yeah.
Instead of you saying, you know what, I love you more than this moment. I'm not gonna get caught in my ego. I'm not gonna get caught in my thoughts, my emotions, and all that shit right now. And I'm gonna realize that this is just this moment real quick, and we gonna let me shut up, and we're gonna spin right back real quick. Talisha said, definitely got to be able to work on your shit. If you can't change, you can't grow. No accountability. Exactly. Like, motherfuckers is
Real Black Love and Unity.
He said, where's the email? I gotta send you pics to show everyone what these people are still in. Here you go. Hold on. Oh, that's funny. Right there, bro. Right there. Let me pull the email up. I got you. Oh, that's hella funny. Not that one, but we'll just switch it to that one.
This other one says, setting goals helps couples align their aspirations and desires, which can reduce conflict and misunderstandings.
Shoot the email.
I feel like that it's so true, because we don't want to, or me, I don't always want conflicts. Like, why are we fighting? Why are we misunderstanding? And I feel like this world, how technology is coming into play so much, there's way more misunderstandings because people aren't having actual conversations. We're not talking to each other.
Everybody's like this.
To be able to talk to someone, even if it's we have to resort to a phone call, right? Like, people are having relationships through text messages.
Right.
That you don't.
That's crazy.
I want to learn someone. I'm not going to be texting them. I'm not going to be more messaging them in a way where it's like we're not actually talking to each other. I like to feel my people.
Right.
Like, he knows me so well. I like to feel my people. That means when I talk to them, I talk to them. I like to give my attention to people. So I'm that, I could be so standoffish because I care so much type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to love my people.
I'll be right back.
Oh, it's getting real out there. Did you send it, Q? But people ain't talking no more, and it's getting really bad as far as the relationship building. Because if you can't talk to somebody, how the fuck you really building any type of real relationship? That shit don't be making. Oh, you can still hear him. These niggas loud. Still ain't got nothing, Q. That's sad. I gotta turn it down real quick because no, you can still hear everything. This whole talking stuff, though, you gotta learn how to really be able to communicate outside of devices.
Damn hoodlums.
Would you be able to put this on?
Yeah, download it. Hold on, let me download these pictures real quick. Now go here. Let me see. No, I can't. It'll mess me up. I need to move it to the desktop real quick and then do the next one. No, this one, right? Mm-hmm. Of downloading these pictures, Quincy just said. pop them up on here for y'all real quick so y'all can see.
Over $700.
Over
$738.23.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
They said I'm hungry, nigga.
Here, let's show this. Let's see here. Where we at? I know. I was gonna try and do it a different way. But you're right. Let's just do it the easy way. Add it, click it. These two. Is it those two?
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh yeah.
You see, could have left it right there. Boom and boom.
Boop pop. Boop pop. Let's open those. Open, people. The upload is taking. This might be a connection issue, and it's usually fixed by trying again. Okay, they want me to keep trying. They're tripping with people. They don't want to.
Yeah, they're not about to do this.
Okay, they hating. It's not a video file.
It's not.
But make sure that we're setting goals, people. All right, we got to make sure that we have everything on the same page. You know what I'm saying? As a couple, as a relationship, if we love them, if we love each other, if we want to be with each other, it's not that type of file. I guess it won't do it that way either. If you say you want to be with them, if you see them as the one that you want to build with, then fucking be honest with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not working. They don't want us to show it. They being some haters right now. I'm gonna try and delete a couple other ones that we had up here real quick and try to add it again one more time. Normally they let us add the picture, but they being some bitches. I think I got it. Booyah. That's one. All right. Okay, so for those that don't know, Quincy works in loss prevention. And he always catching a motherfucker. Now, you said this is $738.23 in shit. That was being stolen. What in the Sam hell?
Oh, these niggas trying to feed their dogs.
They feeding the dogs, everybody. Now, okay, see, now we can make light of this, and it is funny because goddamn, that's a lot of shit to be trying to steal, my nigga. Like, where in the fuck did you put this? Or was you just gonna put it in a basket and walk out with this shit?
Get bags too. What you mean? I'm bagging my stuff up.
Nigga, did you go to an empty register and bag your shit up? What the fucking Sam hell was the motherfucking plan here? Whoa. Oh man. Now that's nuts. That's a lot of fucking shit. Somebody was trying to barbecue.
Pushed out the store.
He said between the dog food, there's like 37 packs of batteries.
Oh,
wow. Shit. Just pushed out the store. Oh, they just bowled with the shit. They just got the balls and the damn. They just with the shit. That's a lot of shit. So in between the dog food, there's batteries and other shit.
But the only one thing hit, like kind of the bananas. Everything else is just shit.
Good God, that's crazy.
They said we needed some meat.
we barbecuing this weekend.
Yeah, we barbecuing.
We going to Ray Ray house for the. So we got to make sure. He said, look at the prices on their meat. Nothing is under $30. Wow, that's nuts. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking.
They said, grab that shit. We ain't paying for it.
Yeah, we ain't paying for that bullshit. But that's crazy. That goes to speak on this fucking economy. You know what I'm saying? And how much goal setting can couples actually do? Excuse me.
I mean, none.
These days in this economy, How much goal setting can
Nigga,
couples
keep
actually
starving.
do?
I promise you ain't thinking about no extra stuff besides I need to eat.
Right.
Like you're not.
To be a couple in a position to set goals and chase them is a blessing. I love you and I thank you for that. You know, this whole that's why we do this show. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, keep it blunt. It's people out there stealing shit like that because it might be something that's just like, man, fuck this. I'm not paying for this. Ain't got the money and just ain't got a problem with stealing shit. But then there's a higher majority of motherfuckers who are stealing because they don't have it and need it. You know what I'm saying? Or are trying to sell it to make money for something else. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of reasons that people steal. But to live in this economy and be a couple and not have and try to chase goals I think is almost like unreal. Talisha said, all right, y'all, I gotta head into this meeting. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Have a great day. Rock the meeting and enjoy your weekend. But make sure that you it's like we can't chase it too much. It's like motherfuckers really can't chase that shit too much.
They don't want us chasing nothing but these bills. Like they want us to be stressed the fuck out because we can't think of those extra things. We can't think of even wanting a healthy relationship because I got shit to do. I ain't thinking about this.
I got this to do. I got that to do.
And if we all have our own responsibilities,
right?
Then I feel like that also can take away from your relationship if you allow it to. You can really just be like, I don't have to put in anything into this. Basically, I don't have the energy. Right?
I don't have the energy, effort. Yeah.
I'm tired.
I think that's crazy. Like, just to see, like, I know you do that and you chase people all the time. You catch people all the time.
I didn't bake something for a couple of days. That's what I had to hear it.
Right.
You wanted something still. Right? So, like, though I'm tired and I can't put anything into it, like, that didn't mean I didn't hear you. Right? Like I made sure it happened still, but some stuff isn't instant. Some stuff,
what, son?
We gotta wait a minute.
Okay, use your bathroom. You don't need the damn seat. Oh no, I'll be right back.
Here.
Go ahead. I got it. I'll be right back.
He swear.
Swear
we got some spoiled kids. We definitely got some spoiled kids. You got to learn how to put into your partner. If you can't put into your partner, maybe you shouldn't have a partner. It's how I've always felt. This whole always using that as an excuse that I don't have energy to put anything into us. Then why is there us? I don't get people sometimes. I don't get it. So are you in a relationship just to be in a relationship? Or do you care to get something out of it? Just like, do you care to put something into it? Because you only get what you put in, I feel like. So
you get out what you put in.
What are you putting in this motherfucker? Because
how are you actually helping this shit build? Or are you just buying your motherfucking time? Are you passing time in this bitch? Quizzy said, the cold part is I turn a blind eye if I see your mom doing something for necessity. But if you doing this much, I gotta get you. This is greedy.
That was hella greedy.
that was fucking,
honestly greedy.
That was greedy than the motherfucker. Like, damn. Nigga, you gonna take the dog food, you gonna take the batteries, the canned goods.
The stuff they know they don't want to actually spend money on. You could tell. I was like,
you gonna take it all. That motherfucker was like, man, look, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it all at one time. I'm gonna do this all at one time, and I'm gonna go.
Do it
big. I'm going big and going home. God damn it, go hard or go home. Miss, that was a good song. Go hard or go home. That was a W right there. I promise that slap. I'm gonna pull that one up next time. But if we don't, I don't know, if we don't chase these goals or if you don't have the ability, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Life has got you wrapped around the ankles. But if you're gonna chase these goals, you got to make sure that you are in line with each other. You know what I'm saying? In alignment. The last one you said, it said, sorry. Setting goals help couples align their aspirations. You know what I'm saying? If you're in alignment with your partner and you guys are actually seeing the same ending, that's a better foundation to build on. You stick somebody dog tonight. Damn. How much was the dog food, bro? How much is those bags of dog food going for out there? Out here, I was paying damn near what?
Almost 30.
Almost 30? I think damn near 40 in certain situations. I found a spot around the corner. $23 a bag. I love it. $23 a big bag. I think it's like the 30 what was it? I don't know. I can't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like lying. So I'm not gonna use say, but I can't remember.
I haven't looked at those. I haven't had to specifically. I haven't had to.
It was the same size as that.
So then probably a 30.
I'm thinking 30, I want to say, but it's somewhere around there. It's like 33-pound bag for like $23. It come up to like 24 something after my military discount. I fucking love it. I love it. But I get it though. That shit is expensive. This economy is fucked up. It's bullshit. Motherfuckers going to work can still barely even fucking pay the bills, and then let alone get the extra shit. Don't be a motherfucker that don't have a income, a hustle, a job, none of that.
Shit, a support system.
A support system. None, like you ain't got none. Oh my God. I can imagine the world must be hell on earth right now for you. I feel like it might be because you got people doing bold ass moves like that. I'm saying
I thought they was getting away with all that.
That's some bold ass shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you just walk in there and you casually
fill this basket up and walk out.
Yeah, I'm just walking through this bitch. I'm on social media. I'm cruising the aisles, throwing shit in the
little basket though.
Filling the basket up. You know what I'm saying? And then I just walk out the store. I just walk out the man. The world's fucked up. You got people fucked up. You got us all fucked up out here. I don't like it. So back to it. Before we move on, let's make sure that we out here making real, building real relationships, honest, open relationships that have goals, that incorporate each other into the goals, that understand that each other may have separate goals and, allow each other to pursue them goals without being all jealous and butthurt or some people get pissy when they're not the ones to succeed. If you accomplish your goals before me, your individual, I'm happy for it. And vice versa. Like, that's no competition between us. He said, nope, on her way to jail. See? There was a chick too? Damn. The fuck? Oh, these words is crazy.
Stealing is not a one gender thing.
No, it's not. It's not. But she was going hard. Like, she went big boy hard. Nigga, I'm throwing dog food in this bitch.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That looks like a bunch of stuff that a woman wouldn't want to buy. Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. That's the shit because $30 for over $30 for the bags of meat. We ain't.
$30 for some fucking meat is nuts. That's crazy.
I go to the meat market now. I got a couple meals, like over 5 meals. I'm spending maybe $40 for some meat, $50, depending on what I get.
See?
So I'm not doing this, the way these stores are trying to be.
An older white lady. This one felt good. Hey, just a little bit of get back. It's a little bit of get back, a little bit of retribution, right? That's hella funny. But I wanted to touch on, like last weekend we said we was gonna get back on that. But I wanted to touch on the Olympics before we got out of here. We got about 45 minutes left, roughly-ish, 40-ish. I don't know. We go over a little bit sometimes. We'll see. She rubbing the belly, so we may get out of here just right on time. But the Olympics just stripped Simone of her bronze medal. Crazy. Or not Simone, but Jordan Childs. All right. Jordan Childs won the bronze medal. Give me 1 second, people. I'm trying to pull her picture up. Normally I got this, but they've been hating on every time we put something up. So I've been trying to be cautious about the things that I actually put up here. But we should be all right with this. If you don't know who she is, go ba 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 da 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 da. Where you at, Shawty? Where you at? There she go. Come on up. Bring you up. Come on up. Booyah. Jordan Childs. All right. Here's it. I'm gonna try and give you the story as best as I know it, and as you know, it's real. So she's competing. She gets a certain score. It lands her in fifth place. All right. Her coach immediately, they say within 47 seconds, new footage came out. It said in 47 seconds, the coach had went and filed an appeal with the judges because she felt that the judges did not score Jordan Childs fairly according to the difficulty of some of her moves. They didn't give her the credit. The judges went, reviewed, agreed, awarded her the correct points, which moved her up to third place, giving her the bronze medal. Who was it? Russia, no. Let me see. Romania. Romania then goes and says, no, it's a lie. They have it overturned, and they take the gold medal from her, or the bronze medal from Jordan. And then, coincidentally, the bronze medal goes to a Romanian chick. The officiating, or the official over the committee, is a lawyer that has Romania listed as a client and is representing them in a suit or a lawsuit or some shit like that, like has ties to Romania. Like how coincidental is it that all of a sudden this medal is stripped and given to a Romanian chick after the Romanians complained and the Romanian chick that was in charge did her fuckery? Like it's a whole fuckery, a whole fuckery debacle. You know what I'm saying? But that leads to, it's more about her losing. This is a black woman that lost her medal because of their fuckery. You know what I'm saying? They don't want black people to be great. shout out to Jordan Childs for getting there, competing and doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody says that she is the real bronze medal holder winner. I hope they overturn that shit and give her shit back. But do we even belong in the Olympics, people? That makes me question. Do we belong in the Olympics? And why
belong
do we
everywhere? That's their fucking problem, is that they don't be wanting us to belong.
And why do we push our people to sports so much? Like our kids to athletics so much? So go ahead, let me hear what you was gonna say about the Olympic part, because you said we belong everywhere, but they don't want us.
Yeah, because we're just gonna dominate.
Yeah, we dominate everything.
But that's why. So why, like, you're saying that they didn't score her properly to begin with.
Right. Duh. They didn't
want
her to win. They didn't want her to give her a medal, right?
Yeah, that shit, she fucked that shit up. Look, damn.
Right.
Let me just not score her correctly. Fuck, someone caught that.
Right.
Now I gotta officially, now someone's gonna combat it, right? Someone came for the appeal. They said that an appeal was made. Something about the coach, it wasn't in enough time.
They said the coach didn't do it in enough time.
Like, okay, so you didn't want to give it to her. Then she got scored correctly. You gave it to her. Now you're taking it away from her.
Fuckery.
Coincidence?
No.
No way.
That's not a coincidence.
No way.
That was a lot of people had their hands, just like with everybody was questioning how that Australian chick got into the fucking Olympic, like the breakdance shit. Everybody knows the Olympic shit. You know, the Australian breakdance shit. That is so many memes going around with this chick, like because it was fuckery. And it was said that she also denied like hella urban or people, a lot of people that were a lot better tried to get into the Olympics from the community, and she just denied it and got, cock blocked it or whatever. But there was some fuckery that stripped people out of a position that they should have been in, and thusly putting somebody else in the winning slot or the slot that other people should have been in. That person shouldn't even been there. In this case, the Romanian chick should not have been there. That should have been Jordan Childs. You know what I'm saying? That's her medal. She won it. You guys humiliate her by taking it. And what is she doing? Oh, my child. My daughter is nuts. She has the longest stick out here. Whatever. But I feel like, I don't know. Me personally, I feel like we put too much emphasis on athleticism or becoming an athletic representative, like playing sports for a living with our children. We put too much emphasis on it. I think we need to put more emphasis on education.
Like, you're not even going to be able to play sports for that long period of time.
Right.
You got some years in you, don't get me wrong. But
right.
Like, as far as like career, how long do you think that career is supposed to be?
Right. That's why it's so high paying though. But they try and put I feel like this world puts emphasis on athletics because they know it's not the cream of the crop. Like that's how they make their money is entertainment. This is another form of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Besides entertainment, the sport really is just the sport. Like, I mean, they put it out there as a foremost thing. You know what I'm saying? If they put education out there like that, that's what everybody would get geared towards. But they don't want everybody gearing towards education because they don't want everybody to be of a higher education level. They don't want everybody to go and seek careers as doctors, lawyers, judges, and this, that, and the third. That will put too many of us in power there. We dominate the sports. That's where they want us at. Keep us running, keep us jumping, keep us throwing, keep us
entertaining.
Exactly. Keep us entertaining and keep us entertained. You know what I'm saying? That's where they want us at. And we excel there. We go over there, we dominate in everything. And they know this. So they have to, I feel like they have to try and focus our dominance
in one area.
Exactly. You see where I'm going with it? Like, oh no, we can't, let's not give them access to the education, to this, to go and learn how to do brain surgery and learn how to do open heart surgery. And let's not make that easily accessible. But let's show them if they run fast and catch a ball good and catch this many and don't drop any and they do this, they can make this much money and live this type of lifestyle. That's what they wanted. I feel like that's just backwards for us. You know what I'm saying? I got a partner that
physical activity isn't too much brain work.
No, it's not. No,
they
it's not.
Want us to use our brain.
Right.
And that's why I'm so adamant about, nigga, are you thinking?
Do you use your brain?
You've been saying recently is where your head at?
Where your head at?
That's been like, so where's the mind? And when it comes to our people, they don't want us to use our mind like that. When we start to use our mind, we excel in the other areas as well.
Right,
so they don't want it to just be physical. Like that's what they want us to focus on. Physical means that we're not using our mind the way we should, the way we need to be,
right,
in order to get us ahead in life. Right?
I think if we actually started, they know if we started focusing on the academic, scholarly aspects of the education portion, you know, where you're growing and you got recess and you got gym class and you got this, that, and the third, you know, they want us to excel athletically and whatever academically, you know, they just enough to be able to put you in the workforce academically. You know what I mean? They don't, if we get over there, we'll start to enforce policy. We'll start to set the tone. Imagine if we had a lot of Black people that wanted to become psychiatrists, a lot of Blacks that actually wanted to become judges or lawyers or congressmen.
You haven't noticed that's why everything is becoming so hectic? They're starting to, we're getting in all those areas,
there. Yeah.
And they're starting to lose their shit.
Exactly.
But
we're going to actually
tried so hard to keep them out of these positions.
Right.
And we're talking about, I don't give a fuck what you've been talking about.
If we if we actually push those areas as areas of interest and importance to our children, they would gear towards it a lot easier.
Yeah.
And they will grow up desiring it more than they would be desiring the life of an athlete. You know what I'm saying? In any form or fashion.
So how about this one? If that's what you're saying, then why do people have to glorify it in their house? If you glorify those
that's
things,
what I'm saying too.
It would make the child or children care to be in that type of light, because this is what their attention is, and their attention. A lot of people today are like, they're with their kids, right? They may have their kids, but they're not pouring into their children.
Right.
So this is an activity me and my parent do together where we watch a game. So maybe they'd watch me, or maybe they'd whatever, because you know how
I'll come watch you do an open heart surgery, babies. Any of my children
that you'd have to glorify because that's the way people do it. So if you talk about, oh, I want you to be a brain surgeon, well, do we even do anything in the house that revolves that type of area?
Or
how would they learn it? How would they learn that? They would never know, you know, like, so you could say you like whatever, you got to show your kids those things, whatever those things are. So you want them to be something. How do we show them, expose them to that?
That's what I mean. Instead of focusing so much on sports like we do, you know what I'm saying? Pushing them into all kind of different athletic youth programs, or you know, keeping them in sports throughout their adolescence. Let's do the flip side and put them in the science camps, put them in the geek shit that we would consider geek shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get exposed to it. They have these camps out there for a reason. We just don't push that onto our children. We rather take them to practice at some sort every day for, you know what I mean, for a season.
Most people, I feel like they think that's easier.
Probably.
Again, if that's what is taught, right? That physical, you have to learn at some point that they need the education as well.
They need to be mentally stimulated.
You know, I'm all about it because, man, when I say the way I'm set up, I need mental stimulation. Don't get me wrong, the physical is cool, but I need mental stimulation, good, positive mental stimulation. And
Right.
all children need that. So regardless of the caregiver, what they understand, the child needs that. So we have to be able to come to that understanding, especially us as the adults. We have to come to that understanding that the child needs positive mental stimulation. And how can I give that to them? And it may look different than my positive mental stimulation. So what's going to work for them to help
Right.
them grow in the manner that they're supposed to be growing, because we're all different.
Exactly. Now, there are some children who are naturally gifted and inclined, more
Mhm.
inclined to sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we need to force our children into something they're not suited for, but I'm saying we need to start exposing them to more. Or if we're going, 'cause a lot of kids don't want to play certain sports.
Mhm.
They're made to. You know what I'm saying? How about we actually put them where they want to be and let's not force them somewhere? A lot of kids grow up and be like, oh, I want to be a professional, this, that, and the third, because they subconsciously think that's what their parent want for them, but the parent was just really trying to keep them busy, keep them active.
It's really the active portion, because we don't, that's health for us, right? To be
Right.
active is to be healthy.
Right.
We need to be moving. So there's some where we do the sports because that's an option, like that, right?
It's an easy
Where we're not
option.
you know, you kind of different, right? Go work out.
Right.
That nigga
right.
be like, go work out.
Go work out.
And we
man.
got all the shit where niggas can work out. You know what I'm saying? But that's not everyone. Everyone
I
doesn't. They don't have that option growing up to be able to have, and that's guidance too, right? To have
Mhm.
both, at least two people in the house raising you. Like, not everyone has two caregivers, right? So like, if that's the thing, they had that father to say, bro, it's time to go work out. Like,
I actually showed them how to work out too.
Yeah.
You know, through the different stages of their growth, like at different years of age. You know, they get stronger. They're supposed to be getting you know, weight increasing, and you can handle
That's all I talked about.
different
It's time for him to
exercises.
work out. He's 6.
Shit.
He's trying to go hit the weights.
My
with his
4-year-old
daddy.
will come in the garage, pick up the 5-pound dumbbells, and get his issue in real quick.
And get his issue in.
Hell
When
yeah.
I say he a whole grown man.
He come in. He will come in the garage, grab 5-pound dumbbells, and get his real quick. You do the shoulders like this. And then he get down, bust out his push-ups, and he gone.
Because seriously,
I
go
be
work out.
weak.
Because
I
go
be
work out
weak.
and go do something. So we need that physical.
And
But
that's
then
good.
that's where we have to, and you know, we always enforce that education too. So
Right.
it has to become relevant at some point for the adult or caregiver. Because yeah, the child, they're probably not gonna choose it. I'm gonna be really honest with you. They're probably gonna go,
I'm
I
saying.
think I can do something else. Because
There's other avenues for us to push our kids down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So many.
With sports, with me, I don't know. The way I feel is kind of like with the military. When I was in the military, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the good ones. They considered me whenever they knew I was in the military or when I was in uniform. The minute I got out of uniform and was back in civies, and no one knew I was in the military, I was just another thug. I was just another nigga off the street. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be defined by what I have on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They define us by many things.
I know. But this is why I how I feel about these organizations. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black people being part of them. Like, no matter how they look, who you a part of, the minute you go back to your civility, your normal you, unless you change you to cater to them, you know what I'm saying? But if you go back to your Black and you just being you just another nigga off the street. Let's be honest. And when it comes to the sports, you know what I'm saying? Military and the Olympics and all these white ran fucking organization shits, you know what I'm saying, that they lead us to believe being a part of is so significant, and it really ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Get some money.
You can get some money. All of it just leads to money.
Get some money, but
right.
I mean, other than that, it ain't going.
It ain't no significance to it, because the minute you're done, you get treated like shit when you get back to this country. You understand me? You know, like, okay, in 1936, Berlin, Germany, hosted the Olympics. It was the first televised Olympics. And in the first day of the Olympics, the gold medal winners, Hitler shook the hand of them. The second day, because they were all white, they were all Aryan. The second day, when blacks and everybody else started to win that were not of Hitler's white Aryan, you know, description and narrative, he wouldn't shake anyone's hand. And he was given the ultimatum of, you either shake everyone's hand and congratulate everyone that wins a gold medal, or you congratulate no one. You can't pick and choose who you're going to congratulate. He was reprimanded. He chose not to congratulate anyone. So much as to where he didn't even come to the Olympics the next day. He didn't even show up. So then, okay, Jesse Owens, he black man, track and field, you know your history, you know Jesse Owens. He's out there, he's winning 1, 2, 3, 4 medals, and he's not getting the acknowledgement from any of the president, the cabinet. Nobody's given any of the black winners their acknowledgement. All the white members were invited to the White House when they came home. The black people kind of just the shit. Vietnam War is over. The troops come home. The black troops are hooked on heroin. They're hooked on opium. They're hooked on all this kind of shit. They're getting treated like shit in the streets. Still beaten by cops. Still this, that, and the third. And they just served this country. They just served in the war, one of the most fucked up ones and most addictive or addict creating wars out there. You know what I'm saying? Come home, get treated like shit. Basketball players, football players, soccer, all these sports athletes, you know, you black, you fuck up, they throw the book at you. They throw the fucking book at you, make an example out you, and I mean, just a spectacle for the whole world to see. These white motherfuckers, they fuck up, and a lot of times you get swept under the rug. You hear 6 months down the line, somebody got a DUI, and it didn't even make headline news. Let that be a black athlete or whoever, and that shit's blasted across the headline news. It's the hottest thing on social media, and it's fucking going across everybody's fucking platform. Everybody's running headlines on it. They all got a different piece of the like we're dog. It pisses me off to see that we keep pushing our kids to them fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you become an athlete, you become a pro this, you become a pro that, you get this much money and you can buy this house, this, that, and the third, and live this type of lifestyle. Well, you can go to school and become a X, Y, and Z, and you can still make more than them and live this type of lifestyle. But we don't push that to our children, and we don't see the backlash that they fucking deal with when we go and push them towards these entertainment ass industries. I'm personally just tired of it. I don't think we belong in the motherfucking Olympics. I think we need to just back out of the whole sports shit, period, point blank. I think we need to walk away from them. Leave that shit whitewashed. Let the white people go play it. They want NFL players, basketball players, and watch how boring that shit be. It ain't gonna be.
I'm just saying the whole world gonna be mad.
I'm saying the whole world is gonna be pissed off if black people withdrew from all that bullshit. If black people said, you know what? I am not going to go dribble your ball, throw your ball, run downfield. I'm not going to do this, that, or the third. The whole thing would fall the fuck apart. They will lose probably the entire franchise overnight. If black people said, I'm done with y'all. I think we need to be done with them, people. That's where I'm getting at with it. They can strip this young lady.
Because I was just like, he just went on a whole little
yes, because I see it all and I'm putting it all out there. It's a history timeline of the shit that continues to happen. No matter what we do, no matter how many times over we prove that we're better at certain things, we can be just as good as we can be.
But you notice that's the problem. We are trying to prove something to someone that doesn't really matter for us.
That's why I say we need to say fuck it. Because it don't matter to them. The only thing that matters to them is that we keep the dollar revolving for them.
Yeah.
That's it. We're willingly doing that shit by trying to please that entire fucking system.
That's okay. So this is where my brain is fucked up, right? Because he says how women, we can't compartmentalize, right? So it goes back to everything. Consumerism.
Right.
Consumerism, worker bees, right? Because worker bees ends up being the consumerism or consumerist. So if we're constantly doing that, then honestly, what we're teaching our kids is exactly that. Because there isn't the 2-parent households anymore.
Right.
That means I'm a worker bee. To be a consumer, you see that, you become that, because it doesn't really matter. Sorry to say this, adults, it doesn't matter what we say, obviously. Okay.
Unless you back it up with what you say.
It matters what we do. So if I say this and this is all I'm teaching, but you see this over here, and you're gonna go with what you see. And
exactly.
So it's just constant. It's a constant thing because it's a cycle. That's where we have to break those cycles, break those generational curses, right? Because that's one of those things where that
exactly
that's gonna go deep.
That's what
for a lot of people, because
it's a generational curse that needs to be broken. Like, we do not need to be their fucking athletes and entertainment.
Jump when you tell me to jump.
Yeah, like, we're bigger than that.
Oh, that makes me so angry.
We're better than that, and they know it, and they keep us focused on the athleticism and entertainment. Because if we become focused on all the other shit, we will become the rulers and the ones who make the pattern. You know, we're going to be them.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be the lawmakers. We're going to be the policy setters. We're already trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? Martrice in the building, Bella baby, what's up? Hey, welcome. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to. Yes, it's good that we are in entertainment and in sports and all of that, because it allows us to make our mark and change things, break down barriers, and this, that, and the third.
Technically, that is breaking a cycle, but we have to pay attention to all the cycles that are there.
Right.
And that's where I feel like I always say shit about that, right? Because we can think that we're doing okay because we're doing better than X, Y, and Z. Okay?
Right.
So we're doing okay, but what other things need to be worked on? And so that would just be another one.
We need to get to the meat and potatoes of the shit. Like, let's get off. We're not just entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Our mind has the capacity for everything in the universe. We can do literally anything we put our mind to. Mm-hmm. Anything our heart desires is obtainable. So let's make the heart desire something else. Let's put that in front of our children. You know what I'm saying?
That means more knowledge.
That means more knowledge. More work, more book work.
Mm-hmm.
That means more education. Because athletics is easy. Run, jump, push.
It's supposed to be easy. That means that you're practicing that too, right? So shit. Practice that, but practice the other shit too, because there's way more stuff that we need to be doing just as people.
I think we need to learn how to make it fun. Just like athletics can be fun, make academics fun.
You have to. Especially for some, you really have to, because if it's not entertaining, what is the point of this?
I don't know. I guess I'm just sick of us being I'm sick of us as a race literally jumping through hoops and continuously being undershadowed, continuously being downtrodden, being scorned, being mocked, being belittled. I'm sick of it. Jordan Childs worked her ass off to get to the Olympics. You feel me? She didn't cheat nobody, but she was cheated by a system that continuously fails us as a people. I don't know. I'm sick of it. Fuck their system. fuck all that bullshit. Take your black ass to school. Go learn how to become the next judge, the next policymaker, the next governor, the next president, the next senator, the next.
That you are going to really enjoy putting your heart into.
Right.
Something that you're passionate about, that you know that you can fucking make that change for just everyone, because it's going to be for yourself first.
Right.
But this change will happen now because I made it for myself. It can happen now for others. So definitely whatever the fuck they are interested in, because when we find what we're interested in, we really will do that shit.
And really, we excel.
All the time. You will blow your own mind. Like, damn, I didn't know that good. That's
just okay. As good as you are at running and catching that ball, or lifting them weights, or knocking somebody out, or hitting somebody on the field, whatever, you can be just as good writing a new policy to help combat hunger, or I don't know, something. You can be just as good at any of them other fields, and your child can be just as good at any of them other fields. Learn that, understand that, and push them towards it, because us continuously trying to fill the entertainment fields is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to continuously treat us like shit in this country. We'll always be treated like shit. They've always treated us like shit. They continue to treat us like shit. Troops come home, they get treated like shit. Athletes come home, Olympic gold medal winners come home, get treated like shit. Let's stop entertaining these motherfuckers and start setting the policies. Let's start writing the policy. Let's start enforcing the laws. Let's start going into the careers that make a change in the communities we live in, and stop just being an icon staple and, a picture. Let's actually get into something that where we can control and start to make change. You know what I'm saying? Start to force a change. Because you may be successful living in a fucking 7-figure house, and you make fucking however many, and all that and this.
That's when the money's coming in.
That's all great.
Because as soon as it stops, then that's why they don't know what to do or whatever else, because they didn't have no other thing going on.
That's fine to get the money and live a nice, lavish life. But did you help anything for our people? Did you help any change happen with that money, or with your influence, with your position, or are you just perpetuating the bullshit? Martrice Bella, she said, I feel y'all. It's sad because the infrastructure is built on white supremacy. Shit, it don't matter if black people have no morals and an oppressed mind. No, it don't. Like this
That's
shit.
That's actually what they would prefer.
Right.
Because if that is your mindset, you will actually go with their agenda.
Right.
That's still, they want to only keep us there. That's why they only want us to entertain and be entertained. They don't want people with minds, like actual thinkers. They're like, oh, no. We can't have them in any type of position of power, so to speak. Right.
Because that's what it is. It's a position of power.
Okay. So that's why we need to breed thinkers. We need thinkers in this world. They because they go against that so much, you're going to have to teach it even more. And I know that that's something I'm recently going through quite a bit with my children, and I'm like, this is not going to be happening, okay? Because though you can run, jump, and fucking play, that's not life. It's not run, jump, and play all the time. We're going to have to use our mind and think. And you need to be able to have your own thought process. You know what I'm saying? To get to a good thought, to get to a good result,
Right.
right? Because once the thoughts happen, you do something. Once you do something, is it a good result or bad result?
Was it a
right?
good thought
like,
or a bad thought
I
that led
mean-
to a good result or a bad result?
where are we going with this? Because if we cannot really turn your brain on, because I gotta do like I'm a 6-year-old, right? Is your brain on?
Quincy said,
Don't let you look a nigga in the face talking about is your
Is
brain
your
on?
brain
Look dead in the eyeballs. Is it on? Hello, sir.
he said, it seems when I give opinions to my own people, they squander it. And that's what they put us in a position to do, is squander each other's opinions. You know what I'm saying? We don't hold each other's, as a race, as a people. We don't
Most
hold
people don't know how to take someone's opinion as value.
Right. It's not there.
Oh, I don't agree with you. And then now it turns into a thing. Well, their opinions come based off their experiences.
Right.
Right. So if you don't understand it, then fucking ask questions. Don't try to just say you have zero value.
Oh, he meant options. Hey, same thing. When you give them the option, yeah, that is a options. You know, I can't see too damn good. Well, from far anyway, I can see up close. But options, my bad. But it's the same thing. When you give them people, they don't want, because it's sometimes counter to how they're trying to live or to their beliefs. They don't think that that's the way they should be doing it because they've seen some other way that it was done.
Okay, you guys are men. Sometimes people can't take what men have to say because they've never had a man in their life that was really about something. So they can't take what you say.
Right.
Right. So they just goes right over their fucking head in one ear, out the
They're
other.
like, man, who's this nigga? Like, who is you telling me what to whoa.
Right.
Right.
That's a thing that the female. Sometimes people can't take a man saying something because I never had a man in my life that was about it. So who the fuck you think you motherfucking talk to? Woo. So yeah, that's just the whole thing.
That's I said in one of my songs, like I always give good advice, but I guess it couldn't help y'all. You know, talking to some of my homies, like no matter how much advice I give,
advice has to be received.
No matter how many options I put in front of you, no matter what my opinion was on the situation, you went and did some old other shit and just kind of negated the whole conversation we had when I didn't even ask you. To come talk to me about the shit. You came to talk to me about the shit and decided not to listen to me. And then you want to come back and talk to me about your fucked up results after you didn't listen to what the fuck I was like.
So that I can't stand to keep talking about having to understand women. I can't stand that I understand all this, right? Because that comes with a person who doesn't care to hear advice. And you being you, you being you, right?
Right.
I got options, homie. Right? And y'all be like excited to tell a nigga.
Right.
But sometimes a nigga don't want to be told shit.
Don't want to be told nothing.
Sometimes, because to me, that's that feminine aspect where we women can vent, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need a vent. When you're venting, you're not looking for advice. I'm getting this off of me.
Right,
I literally need to vent.
Right.
And men,
I don't need the advice.
Men, masculine men, if you have a problem, like just doesn't even matter if you're male or female, coming to a masculine man, I probably got 5. He over here like I got you, that. Right? And Q, you're very similar in that aspect where you're very masculine. So if someone comes with a problem, you're ready to
present a solution.
Bing, the light came on.
Yeah, I got a solution for that problem.
Well, motherfucker, I came to vent. Don't nobody want to motherfucking hear this shit because now they're look at that point they're being told something. Because when you are seeking advice, you're open to receiving that person's message. If they're not open for that, guess what? Now you guys are frustrated, right? Because why the fuck?
Why you just tell me all this if you don't want to listen?
Well, they thought they could vent to you, and that means that they don't know
that you're gonna receive some information.
Who they're talking to, really.
Yeah. That goes into what he just said. He said, perfect example. Someone complains to me when not having a job or making more money. I'll put them on. 2 or 3 later, they start coming in late, start calling in. Now I have to cover a shift. Then all of a sudden, they just quit. Shaking my damn head. Like, you didn't want a solution. You didn't want to fix. You know what I'm saying?
So
fix that shit. Leaking pipe, change the pipe. Right. If the shit fixed broke, fix it. If it's a problem, I got a solution. But I had to learn with her. Sometimes she just want to vent. But anybody else coming to me to vent, I'm not really that person that can just sit there and take somebody dumping all their shit on me without giving them a solution. Like, nigga, you came, if you know me, that goes to what you just said, though. Knowing who the fuck you talking to.
You gotta know who the fuck you talking to.
You gotta know who you talking to. If you come and vent to me, you gotta understand that you're not just gonna vent to me without me presenting 1, 2, or 3 solutions. Like she said, I'm gonna have fucking solutions for you.
I didn't want to hear nothing. You're like this, fuck.
And
now I'm overwhelmed because that's not what I was looking for right now, right? That's a misunderstanding in people.
He said, my wife gets a different me. She has a vent option. That's it. Like, she can vent to me. But even with her, she know at some point I'm gonna be like,
I don't vent to him.
I gotta way we could fix that. You know what I'm saying? Bertrice said, people talk to respond, they're not listening to learn or have empathy. We greatly suffer from absolutism. Oh, whoa.
Oh, Bella, you came with the shit.
You came with the shit. They don't believe their reality can peacefully coexist simultaneously with someone else's. They think they got to prove them wrong instead of actually listening to understand. Come on. It's a lot of intersectionality. Talking to a wall.
Amen.
Like, goddamn.
When I say trigger,
hold on.
I can't stand when I get that feeling. Oh, my nigga. When I say, when you go, I'm talking to a motherfucking wall. And
no, that's that conversation you have with a motherfucker, right? And you be like, okay, and if you do this is, and then they be like, nah, but this is it. And you be like, oh, well, if you, and they always got a nah, but, a nah, but, a nah, but, a nah, but, like.
How about when you can physically see on their face that they don't understand what you're saying? And I'm like, I need to take a break and a breather because if I talk anymore, I'm going to be screaming because now I'm angry that you're so damn stupid. This is why am I wasting my breath trying to help somebody understand that has zero understanding? Like zero?
Zero? Donut? You don't understand?
I'm gonna be upset. I can't even lie.
No,
damn near instant upset.
It's too many people like that though. I think they look for validation for their bullshit.
For their bullshit.
As opposed
to whatever
to
situation that's happening. Yep.
As opposed to the fix. You know what I'm saying? Or excuse me. You know them talking burps. Or it's an individual that is, you know, the validation is a lot of people. They want that validation for their bullshit. But then it's some that want the sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody to feel sorry for them, or you know, get a sympathetic ear out of the situation. Like, you might want to go, I don't know, find a sympathetic person that's on some bull. Because I'm not just the type of individual that's just gonna listen to you whine and cry about your life or a problem or this, that, and the third, and you just keep coming to me, and I'm just gonna keep listening, and I ain't never gonna say nothing. Shit, man. First, I'm gonna tell you where you went wrong. I'm gonna tell you where you're wrong at. Now, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do right. I'm gonna tell you what you need to change. I'm gonna tell you how you can change it, how long it's gonna take you. I'm gonna give you a whole lot of shit. I'm not just gonna sit there and be like, oh man, poor you, pat you on the back ass shit. No. You was dumb, fundamentally. Yeah, exactly, Quincy. He said we get the same 24. So what you doing, bro? I don't know. Do something right, goddammit. Stop being a little bitch. But learn who you're talking to.
You gotta learn who you're talking to, because certain relationships that could actually put a strain on that relationship too, when you don't really understand who you're talking to. Like you're trying to get a certain type of result from a motherfucker. I'm that person who, I wish somebody would just, if like they always have I wish they would respond in this type of way.
Right.
And I go like this. Is that something that, like, if you were to really think about it, think about that person, would they ever respond like that? The answer has always been no. So they would never respond in that type of manner. Why would you expect that type of response from that motherfucker?
And then get mad when you don't get the response.
But it's never gonna come.
Never gonna come.
I need people to start really, when they show you that they blue. Okay, understand their colors. Understand people's colors.
Just because you want to put a red border around them don't mean they're red.
I like purple better. What the fuck is happening, you guys?
No, let them be who they gonna be.
People are who they are. You can't accept who they are. They may not be for you, no matter their title in your life. Doesn't matter.
We're a little bit past time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we love shooting this shit with y'all. Before we get out of here, I want to leave y'all with understanding has a two-way street. You have to be able to understand that you need to understand your partner's perspective, point of view, that they may have their own goals, and understand that you may not align with them on everything. But understand that y'all got to come together and have that commonality. No matter how much of an individual you are, we're always going to be in our own individual selves. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a commonality. Walk that same road and grow together, build it. You know, we started this on our growth or goal setting as couples and relationships, the importance of it, pushing on into the teaching of our children of more academics. And that, again, comes with togetherness and understanding of the same mind. Hey, we're going to push this agenda in our household of the same mind, same understanding, not two parents that are on some, we're just paying these bills and don't really give a fuck type shit. Put the iPad in front of them, give them a device, and that's what's raising them. No, have an understanding mind. Open your mind up to what's out there, the possibilities. Just have understanding. Understanding it's a lot. It encompasses a lot. Have your understanding. What you want to live with.
Communicate your goals and really make sure that your people understand what the heck you're doing. Because goals change quite a bit. So when there's more, communicate that. And with the understanding comes a lot of care. So give your care to your people. That's what I'm gonna leave y'all with.
This is Real Blunt. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West, tap in. The show where we keep it real. We keep it blunt. We keep it black love and unity on 50 Capone. We out of here, baby.
Good afternoon, you guys.
Thank y'all for tapping in. Tap in again, my friend. Oh, let's see what we're going out on. You know it's a 50 Capone's classic. What you want to listen to, baby?
Hey, nigga, hey, homie, hey, let me holler at you, homie. Hey, where you from, nigga?
Enjoy it.
Hey, come here, homie. Hey, nigga. Hey, let me holler at you, nigga. I grew up in different sets. I got homies from the east and the west. Most of my niggas got their hood tatted right on their neck. And we done stomped niggas out for much less than respect. And you can get it with these hands, I'm a mess, nigga. I'm reckless with it. Cause getting sweated in my hood by my Philly ice shit turned me into a monster. Wasn't even banging. Pants hanging off of my ass. Just thugging with it. I gave a fuck if they was banging. I wasn't running, nigga. Cause way I was raised, half-hearted be a bitch. Most niggas half-hearted and part of them is a snitch, though. And I grew up with them bloods and them crips. Mama tripping cause she know I'm out here thugging in them sets. I'm a west side representative. Know how to check a nigga. Swear to God, it ain't no stepping on my neck, nigga. Could catch me in a fresh pair of Nikes with a jersey. Attitude like, first nigga sweat me, I'ma serve him, you heard me? Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holler at you, Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holler at you, Nigga, you heard me. I got homies that's from both sides. If I gotta make a call, trust me, they gon' both slide. Got some men in some suits, Koofy in a bow tie. Some hitters in the army and some killers on the main line. My niggas in the bay like blood, just say right. Got some errors, might be pulling off a late flight. Never smutty on my name. Get money is what I burn. Couple bands on my wrist, couple bands on my chain. I ain't even banging, but niggas wasn't trying to hear it. So every day a nigga tried to test my spirit right. I'm 17, rolling chronic in a Vega leaf. A lot of niggas chip they tooth trying to run a fade with me. Crazy how the streets turned the boy into a fucking beast. Most my niggas selling D, but I was in the robbery. Dope fiend rentals for the getaway. It gotta be, and getting sweated in the hood is part of my ecology, nigga. Where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you, Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you, Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you, Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you, Not everybody gang bang, man, you know. Just keep it gangster on this bitch. Ain't no stepping on my neck on this motherfucker. Much love, holla at the guy. Capone. I'm out this bitch. Get your paper, baby.